Reborn SEO, Reborn Consultants. I hope you guys are having a good day. What we're going to do is we are going to go over the R.O.A.M of the week. And what that stands for is Reborn Optimized Analysis Moving Forward. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick some random website here. So we are going to do dentist in Winnipeg. And let's choose, let's see here. So this is the map section here, right? This is the organic, scrolling down. Let's pick someone like at the bottom of the first page. And we're just gonna analyze what we feel, what we see. First impressions all the way down to the nitty gritty. And we're gonna try to keep this clear and concise.
So at the top we see one positive, you got the phone number there. We also got a call to action at the top right, which is a request appointment.
Now real quick though, on this though, they could improve this because when I first enter this website, I'm drawn to it's time to come back and see us, learn more. And if I was to click on this, okay, talks about COVID, that's fine, but you're not really going to dive deep as a new patient. If this is all a bunch of information and whatnot, okay, let's get started. It just took me to a completely, look at this, find a new dentist in your location. So that doesn't make any sense at all why these guys would have this on their website. You know what I mean? Like this is kind of like, this is referring them not to, okay, so patient, okay. See, so it's kind of a little confusing. It's like patient COVID form, versus look, request an appointment. These are two completely different things, and that's a little misleading. I don't know their operation. I don't know how they function. So do I need to learn more with this, or do I need to request an appointment? That's a little fuzzy.
So keeping that clear and concise, making sure both of those are the same, and then call to actions make it a lot easier for me as somebody coming on your site as a customer, right? It's not just me in the marketing, sales, or understanding a business sense.
Right.
The next thing is I see that it looks like there's a slider, but there's nothing that you can slide on. When you click it, there's no additional picture.
This, I'm clicking this right now and nothing's happening. So they need to get rid of this slider. Now, one positive thing I will say, this phone number is clickable. A lot of offices do not have clickable phone numbers, so you can't easily on the mobile, actually call them. I do like on the website they have, meet our dentist, about the practice, learn more, a little bit of what their offerings are. This is all great stuff. And then right here, the map section. This is huge, guys. Over the new year, do you know how many businesses said they were open Christmas Day? About 95% of them, because nobody updates their Google My Business. So these people have a great Google My Business. They do need to have citations. What that means is when you go in and Google search them, you'll actually be able to see a bunch of different map sections. The map pack is right here. So going back, the map section. So if you look at this, they are not in the top, like there's an ad, but they're not in the top 10, 15. Are you seeing them anywhere?
No, not at all.
Anyway, so they're not even on the first page in the whole 15 or 20 of these local directories. So
type in their name real quick, just right there.
So what is it?
ASSINIBOINE. Yeah. And so we can see, like, click on the Google My Business. Just click yeah. There's some positive things, right? We want to say some more positive things. Like they have a ton of reviews, which is great.
Yeah.
That shows you their location, their address, their hours. They have a health and safety protocol.
The phone number's right.
That's all good. I mean, there's a lot of positives here. They have a place to set the appointment.
Photos, yeah.
Photos. So I mean, again, it's looking good.
But it's not going to be seen because they don't have local citations. So that's one huge improvement. They look amazing. Their office looks very nice. We've never been to these guys, but it looks good, but they're not going to be found for that on the local map section.
I know another thing we were talking about, right, is just the contact forms, like for any website. And so you scroll down and it looks like a pretty simple contact form. It's not too many questions. It asks you a few things. It has a CAPTCHA at the very bottom. So we've had some clients that don't put that. And what happens is there's people who run scripts that just go through their site and keep putting in things, random items, and so then it overloads their site and shuts it down. Again, positive things that they have. I like the aesthetics as well. It's really clean, crisp.
Yeah, blue is their color scheme, obviously. Blue and white, it looks like. One thing that's very, not that good in my opinion is social media. Look at this tiny little tiny little buttons at the bottom. Man, they need to be having on the side a slider bar, something. Like, who's going to go to the very bottom and click the little Facebook? Now, to get back to the positive side of it, they're posting. They're being consistent. They have 51 reviews on Facebook in comparison to Google. Their actual address is correct on Facebook, and they have a phone number. You can send them a message. Their hours are correct. They have what they provide, you know. So these things are great. And guys, it doesn't matter necessarily what you post. It just matters about consistency, branding, the unification of your social media.
And yeah, like I said, go back to the top right of the Facebook page. So I don't know, maybe this is just me being picky, but the logo at the top is slightly different color than the bottom. Are they trying to do that, or is they trying to, you know, again, unification is great.
Two different
making
colors.
Sure that, you know, everything's the same, or putting maybe a picture of their office at the top, or, you know, something.
This is very
like
bland.
That.
Yeah, you can have the bland, you know, your regular logo here, but you want to have, like, this is a very boring cover photo here, you know? Like, you want to have something that's engaging, you know, inviting, especially if you're like a dental practice. You want to be inviting so that it's like, oh, this is a beautiful office. I want to go there, you know?
So, like, let's look at their numbers, right? Like, where they're sitting at when it comes to traffic and
yes.
what's going on.
So here I put in their dental group here, and this is Uber Suggest by Neil Patel. We actually are looking at here, organic keywords, 1274, how many keywords they're ranking for, or like, and this is not top 1, 2, 3, 4. This is anywhere on the spectrum from page 1 to page 10 on Google, and we'll get into that a little bit more. But this is how much traffic. They have actually gone up in traffic. So some of their SEO efforts that they've been doing, they've actually gone up in traffic in the past, what looks like 5-6 months here. Let's actually go back and see, are they blogging? Okay, there is a blog.
So I noticed on their blog they only have 2 pages. So scroll down. So they only have 2 pages.
Okay.
So where they're getting most of their keywords, like you were saying, on the services side, right? Like they're putting what their services are. So just by providing those contents on the front pages and the different pages, they're adding in what they do, which is helping them out to get more, you know, traffic just by the content here itself.
Awesome. One thing I will say, guys, is Google is really requiring, or not requiring, but you will not get ranked as well if you have a small blog. This blog is very minuscule. You want to be going, 1,000 words is the bare minimum, but you want to be going, if you can do 1,500, 2,000, the more the better, and you want to search with intent. That's Google's new thing that they've had for a while now. But that's their thing, is they're trying to get the information to the end user the quickest way and the most efficient way possible. So that's one thing I would recommend, is they do bigger blogs that have more intent, and they'll actually get ranked a little bit better for those keywords that they're blogging about.
So right here we have the different pages that are ranking. You have, most of them are coming from the homepage. A lot of their backlinks are coming directly and just going directly to their homepage. I know we talked about this, right, about diversifying your backlinks and not just saying, oh, just send it to our homepage, but, you know, sending it to the contact form, sending it to a new page itself, sending it to a blog that you're writing, things like that. We also look through the keywords, and this
is huge. Yeah, sorry, I just want to say, I'm passionate about this because they are not, guys, this is SEO at the finest. Look, all these things, Winnipeg Invisalign, I mean, you can jump all over, Winnipeg Dental Clinic, they're not a bunch of volume. So look at my little cursor, if you can see that right here, search volume, the number of searches in for this particular keyword has during in a month. These searches only have 10 volume, and they're actually, you know, they're all over the place. 1 through 10 is the first page. So second page of Google, they're still getting roughly 2 clicks, whatever. It goes through, and let's bring this up to the top. So look, they're really crushing like SEO from the standpoint of like not just focusing on 2 or 3 words. They're relevant when it comes to cosmetic, whitening, periodontal, all these different wide varieties. That's why when you go in and look at their analytics here, you can see that they are actually getting quite a big increase. So some minor things that they can do to kind of recap, they can do on the website end of things, call to action, that would increase their bounce rate, would actually decrease. It would increase conversions if they did a few of these things, because again, having this at the top right, it's good, but it's all about above the rim and right in front where it pops off. This is what they're going to click. Most likely, I bet you money that they click this learn more but then there's a video, there's this. Again, it takes them, this is kind of bad because Hello Dent takes them off site, looks for another dentist. That's a little misleading. So overall, though, these guys are doing well. They're really doing SEO in a wide variety in terms of a bunch of different keywords, and that's what you like to see. So overall, good. They're doing social media. They are doing SEO. They have backlinks going to their site. Few things they can improve, and they could really improve their converting. They can convert at a much higher percentage if they fix these things on their website. So yeah, that's about it for the weekly R.O.A.M for us, guys. Other than that, leave your comments, or if you want us to analyze your website, just reach out to us, and we will be picking a few that we will be analyzing. All right?
Thanks so much.